He was ex-police commissioner Burbank. And he said, when we were solving crimes, I would get an image of where the culprit might be hiding, and it would turn out to be correct. So maybe I have some of this ability. Well, I had no reason to necessarily believe that, but it turned out that right at that moment, we were being challenged by the CIA to prove this wasn't just some kind of a hoax between the experimenters and the subjects. And so they came up with coordinates, because as it turns out, when we sent people out to a site and Ingo or somebody else had to describe it, they would describe not only the site as being observed by the outbound person, but also what was inside the building and what was on top of the building. So we suddenly realized, okay, that person is just a beacon. It's not that he's sending something back telepathically. So once we realized that, Ingo Swann, in his never-ending challenge, said, well, just give me coordinates, latitude and longitude in degrees, minutes, and seconds. And I'll look wherever that is and tell you what I find. So, in fact, okay, I found that hard to believe also, but we did a lot of experiments and started targeting on things. Anyway, Pat Price shows up. We do some local experiments, and he's doing very well as well. And so, again, our CIA contract monitors were worried that there's some kind of, trickery, and so they came up with coordinates of what turns out to be right next to Sugar Grove facility, which is a highly classified NSA facility picking up Soviet satellite transmissions. So I had no idea what it was. I mean, we always kept ourselves blind to what the target was, so no one could say we just gave them the data. So Pat Price decided to follow our instructions and go to those coordinates and say what he says. And so he describes this place. But as part of that, what he does is he says that he merged his mind, whatever you want to say, into a safe, and a whole bunch of words popped up into his mind. So he gave this whole list of words. Okay, fine. So he wrote them all down, sent them off. Pretty soon the entire law enforcement apparatus of the country landed on us and said, how'd you get this information? This is highly classified project titles. Do you have a source inside? And no, we're just doing this experiment, and that's what he got.